On the line this morning from the Putnam Business Association, I have a member of the executive board and also incoming vice president. You may know him as attorney Tom Borner from the Northeast Law Center. Tom, good morning to you.
Well, good morning, Gary.
It's a pleasure to have you here today. We get together a couple of times a month with the Putnam Business Association, sponsored by DiscoverPutnam.com, a great organization. Almost 200 members these days. We're getting close here for the Putnam Business Association. I like the way this organization rolls, Tom, and persevering. Tell me about what we had to do for our last meeting a couple of days ago.
You know, it was great. We've been meeting outside on Main Street. And the weather's cooperated for the last 6 or 7 months. And this time, with the help of the town, we were able to use the farmers market. And it was a great meeting on Wednesday. Yeah,
it worked out pretty well, and we're flexible. It's a flexible organization, and what's impressed me, Tom, is that during COVID-19, the PBA has, I think, with the town of Putnam and everyone working together, I think we've done a lot of really neat things. Don't you feel that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I've got a couple of great stars of the PBA with me this morning. Kate Cerrone, attorney Kate Cerrone from the law firm of Borner, Smith, Alleman, Herzog, and Cerrone, and Rosemary Carminati from the Wellness Center.
All right. Attorney Kate Cerrone, good morning to you.
Good morning, Gary. Good morning,
and
Tom.
Good to have you here today. And Rosemary Carminati, good morning to you.
Good morning, Gary.
Good to have you here today. Kate, we're going to start with you. Attorney Kate Cerrone, again from attorneys Borner, Smith, Alleman, Herzog, and Cerrone. We call it the Northeast Law Center. Let's start with the basics. Where are you located there, Attorney Kate Cerrone?
So we are located at 155 Providence Street in Putnam. We're across the street from the Putnam Supermarket. And then we have another location in the Jolly Street Commons in Danielson on Waregan Road.
All right. What's the main telephone number for the Northeast Law Center?
It is 860-928-2429.
How about a website address?
That is NECTLAW.com. That's Northeast Connecticut Law.
NECTlaw.com. You have a Facebook page too, right, Kate?
We do, yes.
So,
yes. And we are open right now during COVID. We're doing the best we can, remoting in from home when we can, but we are open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Every day.
So what are people requesting just for basic transactions? I don't know, like real estate closings and things like that. Are you sitting down with some people? Are some people requesting, I don't know, we go outside and do paperwork, that kind of thing? What's happening?
That's a great question, Gary. We offer a range of ways to meet depending on our client's preference. We are doing a lot of phone conferences. We can do Zoom meetings. We can do meetings on Microsoft Teams. We do sanitize our conference rooms, and we've got conference room tables that are about 8 to 10 feet long. So we sit you down at one end, and we go on the other, and everyone has their masks on, and we're passing paperwork back and forth when we need to do that. We can come to your home. We've been doing signings on people's driveways. The other day, we brought our clipboards out to the parking lot, and we met a woman out there who needed some documents notarized. So we're trying to stay accessible to our clients and be creative about it.
And the technology was not a problem. That infrastructure was already in place when we went into COVID protocols back in March, right?
Yes, Gary, that's right. Because our firm went to a remote model. Mostly due to snow days. But, this is way before the Corona time. We had some people that we had hired that were driving in from a distance, and we didn't feel that it was safe sometimes for them to drive in through the snow. So we had set everyone up with a remote application on their phone so that they could get their work calls at home. We set people up with laptops. So we were really fortunate to be able to pivot pretty quickly.
So you have some superstars on your staff, Tom Borner, Smith, Alleman, Herzog, and Cerrone, of course, the big names here at the Northeast Law Center. What are the areas of law that are practiced there?
Well, we're fortunate, Gary, that we have 5 attorneys. We all are very experienced in this area. Most of us have at least 20 years of experience each. And what we've learned is we try to allow our clients to keep their services local. So we've expanded to try to offer just about anything our particular clients would need, such as real estate closing, estate planning, probate, trust, Title 19 planning. We also will assist in personal injury cases, civil litigation, divorce mediation, and a range of legal support for businesses.
Speaking of business, you wanted to talk about corporate care, and what is that?
Yeah, we started something new in the area, and it's called our corporate care plan for our business clients. Because I was finding that my initial relationships with clients were transactional. I could help them choose their entity, whether it be a corporation or a limited liability company. I could do the necessary filing. But then, as businesses go off and start, they sometimes need help from attorneys problem solving. And I was finding that clients were hesitating to call. And so we designed a corporate care plan. It's a model, it's like a concierge concept where we can get you signed up, and then at no additional charge, we provide our business phone calls and meetings and legal opinions on new law or specific issues, and we do that at no additional charge for our corporate care clients. And it's like having an in-house corporate counsel who gets to know your business intimately, and we can help you head off a business problem, which is a lot more cost-effective than helping someone deal with a fallout of a problem that we didn't really know was coming.
That's a great idea, because you're right. Transactional, I need a lawyer. I have to file this paper. I have to file these corporation papers or what have you. But yeah, as you go along in business, there are times, and sometimes more frequently than others, where you just need some advice from an attorney. So the corporate care plan, that's something to look into, and a great offering here too from the Northeast Law Center. Again, they're located here in Putnam at 155 Providence Street. They have an office in Danielson at 124 Warregan Road, Danielson. That's in the Jolly Commons Plaza. The main number here in Putnam is 860-928-2429. Their website is nectlaw.com. You can also find them on Facebook. They're all over the community doing great work in our community and volunteering too. And we could probably do a whole nother segment on that. And perhaps we will one day. And we thank you for that. And we thank you for being good neighbors in our community as well. And Kate Cerrone, a pleasure to chat with you this morning.
Oh, thank you, Gary.